only a matter of time before she realizes the truth.
I can't do it anymore.
A member of Bachelor Nation's theory that Tayshia's ex-husband will be on the show has gone viral, and we're breaking down all the details. Hey guys, welcome back to another shared news from home. We have to talk about this latest crazy theory, but before we get into it, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. As always, I'm your host, Fiona Zaring, and I'm joined by the wonderful Gabby Gonta.
Hi, Fiona. Let's talk all about it.
Oh my gosh. So this is actually really interesting. I want to take us back before we dive into the theory of it all to the teaser trailer that sparked the theory. One fan, was paying way more attention than the rest of us, and she did notice something in this clip that totally escaped me. Let's check out the clip in question.
It's only a matter of time before she realizes the truth.
I can't do it anymore.
So I don't know about you, Gabby, but when I watched that, I heard a male's voice making a statement. I saw Tayshia upset. Felt pretty run-of-the-mill. I mean, was there anything in this that jumped out at you as, outside the norm?
No, definitely not. I think they do these voiceovers a lot, and I just thought it could be any of the guys that are in the house. I mean, it sounds like a situation where, one of the guys is being untruthful or hiding something from Tayshia, and the other guys know about it. So they're saying, she needs to find out. So it sounds like one of the guys in the house, but we think it might not be. Isn't that right?
Right. I mean, it sounded to me like the classic, oh, someone's not here for the right reasons, kind of debate, kind of drama. But a TikToker watched this same clip and noticed something very interesting. Basically, she happened to be scrolling through her Twitter feed, stumbled upon this teaser, and it automatically played with the closed captions, which apparently changes everything. Let's take a look at a clip of her TikTok.
And in the background, there's a voiceover of a man saying, it's only a matter of time before she realizes the truth or something like that. And on the caption, it says this guy named Josh Bourelle.
So Josh Bourelle, that's not the name of a contestant. If you're a Bachelor Nation fan, you see that closed caption like she did, you go, hang on a second, what's going on? So she Googled it. And Gabby, I mean, what did we learn about Josh?
We learned that he's actually Tayshia's ex-husband. So big ball drop there. There's a photo of him. This was a shocker for sure. I mean, like you said, we didn't recognize the name. We had to it was the girl in the TikTok who looked it up and figured it out. And this possibly hints at the fact that he comes on her season, and who knows what happens after that. It might be crazy, that's for sure.
Right. So obviously, she does a Google search, as one does. She finds out that he is Tayshia's ex-husband. Now, certain things that we just know are either, via phone, via FaceTime, or in person. We're going to get this quote, this audio from him. Now, what's interesting is Tayshia's already mentioned this season that, obviously they got married very young. She's talked a lot about her divorce, but she did say, and she has said in the past, that they split up due to infidelity. There was some sort of cheating. And she makes it clear on her season that it was not on her side of things. So, why do we think they're bringing him on? Are they bringing him on for some sort of, it seems like there's no need for divorce closure. They've been divorced for a long time. She competed on Colton's season. She was on Paradise. I don't think it's about closure. Is it so he can redeem his name? I don't know. I'm racking my brain for some sort of reason that it would be necessary for him to be on set. And I feel like I'm coming up short. Have you come up with any sort of theories, Gabby?
I don't know. This is a tough one, like you said. I mean, just from the quote itself, her finding out the truth, it just doesn't really add up at this point. And I agree with you, what you're saying about, it could be cheating on his side, where maybe he's trying to clear his name on the show for some reason, but also they've been divorced for a long time. She's clearly over him. She's been on multiple shows of The Bachelor and clearly dated other guys. So yeah, I think she's over him, and just any presence of him on the show like I feel like is just going to really mess with her brain while she's trying to focus on these other guys.
Right. And I mean, we know producers do things to mix things up. That's just a given with this show. But this feels like at the end of the day, the producers are supposed to, they can mess with them, they can create the drama, but have the leads back. So it feels like bringing him in out of the blue is, a pretty aggressive move. The one thing I'm curious about is, obviously the marriage ended in divorce. She's talked about how divorce can be painful. She's also talked about, though, how young they were. And obviously, we're not personal close friends with Tayshia. I don't know what kind of a relationship they have right this second. And based on that quote, I'm going fully into speculation mode here, but based on that quote, I'm curious if maybe he knows one of the guys. Like maybe he knows them and he knows he's not a fit or knows he's a bad guy for some reason and he's phoning in or flying in to try to stop her from making another mistake. I don't know. That's the best I could come up with, you guys. I'm doing my best here. It just seems weird, right?
I think that might be the case if they're good friends now or distant friends or still in communication, at least, where he would sort of have her back in that moment. If not, then that would seem a little bit strange. But overall, I think it's weird that the show would, have this quote and throw it into a promo, but not mention his name or his face or the fact that he's there. It's sort of like, we had to figure it out and we just sort of saw this by accident. So it's like, I feel like they're not hiding it from us yet. Like it's just not even really confirmed besides the closed captioning. And that's honestly, this whole thing was a brilliant way to figure out more about what's going on the show. I would have never thought to even look at the captions, but this girl clearly, had the right idea. So we'll have to be looking at those more in the future. But yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. Maybe in another promo in the future, we'll see his face or get a little bit more where we can make a better speculation.
Absolutely. Well, I definitely think it's safe to say that they wouldn't throw a random name into closed captions that shouldn't be there. So I would say that the general sense of the theory that we're going to hear or see from Tayshia's ex is totally right. We're just going to have to wait, you guys, to see how this all plays out. We want to know your theories. Why do you think he's here? What do you think this quote is about? Are we going to see him? Did they let him enter the bubble? Because, of course, you guys, that means quarantine. So there are a lot of layers to this. We want to know your thoughts, your theories down in the comments. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell because we will be covering The Bachelorette all season long. Don't want you to miss out. As always, I'm your host, Fiona Zaring. You can follow me on socials at Fiona Zaring. And Gabby, where can they find you?
You can follow me at Gabby Gonta.
Amazing. Thanks, you guys, for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.